Jose, let's hold the arms out a little longer on the drive. You're a little slow getting the legs down. Here at the 8. Let's try to not use the outside wrist when we're feathering. That outside wrist should stay flat the whole time. So that's your right hand should stay flat. That right wrist should stay flat. So you should be using the right wrist at all to turn. It should stay flat the whole time. No, you're not really doing it. Try to keep that outside wrist flat. Like just let the oar handle rotate within your right hand. That's a little better. That's a little better. You're still not doing it correctly, but you're at least trying. That's better. Okay. Yeah, still you don't have it at the catch. You don't. No. You don't want to cock it at all. You don't want to it should just stay flat. Like that's your power cable. Anytime there's like a kink in there, you're not applying the power really correctly. So just try to keep it flat on the drive. No, you're still rotating it. Again, you keep it flat the whole time. Anytime, just use your left hand to feather. Just do all the blade maneuvering with your left hand. All right, Rachel and the 4 up there, as soon as you're through the power 10s, you can weigh enough. And we'll get the boats together to practice the starts. Alright, it's a little better. You're still on the recovery, you're still using your outside wrist. You're still using your outside wrist. There you go, got it. That's good. Just got to let the oar rotate within your hand, your right hand. And just think about doing everything, all the blade maneuvering with your left. That's better. That's a lot better. Rachel, as soon as we're through the builders, you can go ahead and weigh up. All right, again, 6 feet here in the 8. We're getting up to the catch a little early. The same thing I was telling Tuesday. All I'm asking you to do is slow down. Just relax a little bit. You're getting more rest than if you think about it. Anytime you get up to the catch and you're by yourself, I mean, anytime you do anything in rowing, especially in an 8, 99.9% of the time you fucked up. So just, try to go with the flow. Follow the person in front of you. And just relax, coming up. Rachel, as soon as you're through the builders, you can go ahead and weigh up. Alright, if the 4 doesn't stop by ARC, we're just gonna wait up and start on the starts. It looks like they're off doing their own thing. Want to go off and do your own thing, that's fine, but, you know, I really prefer if you just stop. I've asked you several times. All right, pull it up, Rebecca, pull it up to the 4.
Now 4, being finished, ready, throw. It's 41.
Okay, wait up, let's get your points. These points are intersecting a little bit, Rebecca, so your bow out towards me. Okay, life lessons, Rebecca and Rachel. I don't want to have to get mad about stuff on the water, so if you don't understand, like, when I tell you to do builders and then wait up and get the boats together before we do something, just raise your hand and tell me that you don't understand, and I'll try to explain it better. Because I don't want to have to like yell and scream and all that stuff. Just know that for the future. Like anytime you go off and do something in the coxswain seat, you should, like, if you're gonna separate from your coach, no matter who your coach is, make sure you know exactly what you're supposed to be doing. Because if you get to a point where you're just kind of rowing along and not knowing what you're doing, you know, that gets rather unproductive. Or, I mean, it can. It doesn't necessarily have to be, but just, you know that for the future. Or just keep that in mind. Anytime you go off and do a drill, a steady state, anything, just, you know exactly what you're supposed to be doing and where you're supposed to be going. Okay, we're going to do the starting sequence here. So whatever your starting sequence is, we'll sit ready. I'll say attention, go. You'll do your starting sequence. About, it should be about 5-ish strokes. If it's 4, that's fine. If it's 6, that's fine. And then we'll paddle through Congress, wait up on the other side of it, and do it again there. Any questions? Jack Allison, rule number 1, please. Thank you. All right. All right, let's get your points. Let's get your points.
We're doing half, three-quarter full.
So your starting sequence, then down to a paddle. We'll paddle through Congress and we'll meet on the other side. Do it again. Sitting ready. Blades squared and buried. No matter what your starting sequence is, I want those blades buried at the start. Coxswains and the stern loaders, you should definitely be able to tell when the blades are buried and when they're not. Attention! Go! Down to a paddle, Rebecca. Down to a paddle. We'll do the gunnels thing eventually, but not right now.